Get some 8% seltzer shipped right to your house. The peach, the lemon lime, the strawberry shortcake, and the blue raspberry. No carbs, no sugars, no gluten. If you give a shit about that, we are live in over 100 stores in Tennessee. Florida just opened up. Go to hardafseltzer.com today and check your store locator or order them right to your house.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Yeah, JBs. A lot of people ask me, what song would I really like to open the show up with? Like, if you had all the money to just buy out a song, it's still Black Betty, dude.
Really?
Yeah, llama. It's that chord. Oh,
yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
It's that one right there.
Yeah.
Now, this one we bought off of Audio Socket, I believe. But it's that Black Betty.
Yeah.
And a lot of people
Blam
said...
a lamb, right?
Blam a lamb.
Yeah.
Black Betty had a child. Damn thing gone wild. I don't know what the song's about. I want to preface that. So if it's super racist and it was in the 70s or whatever, I don't know.
I think it's heroin.
I just like
it's definitely
the
drugs.
sound of it.
Drugs.
Bob, can you look up the meaning behind Black Betty? Lamba.
Balamba.
Sure, because that I have to know. That's what I would prefer to open the show with. I've gotten that question a bunch, and I was like, now that I've had time to reflect with his mustache,
Right.
it's that song right there.
I would love a Hook by Blues Traveler.
I wouldn't mind that either.
Right?
Man, when he puts on that vest with 112
With
microphones in it, yeah.
No, the harmonica.
Oh, yeah, harmonicas. What did I say?
Vest. Microphones.
Oh, yeah.
Ross, I looked up the official lyrics.
Sure.
It's Whoa, Black Betty, Bramble Jam.
Bramble Jam.
Whoa,
Blam a lamb.
Okay.
Whoa, Black Betty, Ramble Tans.
Yep, blam a lamb.
Yep. Blam
Whoa,
Lamb.
Black Betty, Pam Balam.
Yep.
Who I think
They're
was my
so
middle school
fucked
teacher.
up right now.
Yeah.
Of course it's about drugs.
Oh, it's great.
Shoes blam to blam.
Whoa, Black Betty, Panda Lamp.
Oh, the panda lamp. Yeah. Look, we've all had a panda lamp in our lives.
And did we get what it was about?
Yeah,
yet?
who's Black Betty? Is it a woman or is it a child? Or
It's
is
a
it
pill.
heroin?
I think it's a pill.
Heroin.
It's the vehicle that carried men to prison.
I mean,
It's a paddy wagon.
Okay.
Blam, or clam, bam.
And by the way, the Black Betty was a song that existed for decades before the band Ram Jam covered it. The
Really?
Ram you know, yes.
God damn it.
Oh.
Look at this. Look at us learning
I'm
stuff
sorry,
today.
the
It was
band is
original-
called what?
Ram Jam.
Ram Jam.
Gosh,
Yeah.
I really don't know if
you'll love
they
it.
speak English.
The guy's
to be
got
honest.
I know the lead singer's got a stash like mine.
it
I
was-
posted a clip on Instagram.
Is it like
few
a
months back.
scorpion stitch?
It also potentially referred to whiskey or a whip. It was originally a black working song.
Oh, whoopsie.
Whoopsie. I knew it. Yeah. I knew it.
Well,
So
it
when you
makes
say
sense.
black working song the day after MLK Day, are we talking about an old Negro spiritual? Like what?
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Like while they're working.
Yeah, the song
Sure.
was first recorded in 1933, but predates that, obviously. And then for some reason, Ram Jam was like, you know what fucking goes?
Yeah.
I was driving by this chain gang
Yeah.
in Mississippi.
Yeah.
And
And this is what it is they like couldn't understand the other words, so they just like did
Made it
Whoa
up.
Black Betty and then put in their own clam.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Makes me want to fucking party.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it. And I don't really care its origins or history anymore. And I want it. I
well,
want it.
Yeah.
the Bam Balam in specific may refer to the sound that the whip made as it hit the black guys' backs.
Gosh, I'm wondering
You're
if
Bob, you're
maybe
ruining it.
we're
Bob,
good.
that's a stretch.
I'm just wondering if
That's
maybe
in the,
we're
I'm not
good.
making that. I'm not like,
No.
this will be fun. It's on here. It's in this.
Okay.
No, we know. we don't deny.
I've never heard a whip hit anything, human or otherwise, and make the noise bramble jam, or panda lamb. I've never heard it.
The Banderman.
How many live whippings have you been to?
Yeah.
Quite a few.
What
Quite
is
a few.
the
I'm from
what is
Georgia,
the sound?
I'm
like if you were to
crack. It's like a crack.
Whoa, Black Betty, crack.
Crack-a-lacka. Yeah.
Oh, crack-a-lacka. That'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
And that would have fit more than panda lamp.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like you hit somebody or they scream out, "Oh, panda lamp." That hurts.
Right.
Like, I don't know what it's referring to. Whatever. I don't care whatever the racial undertones are. I want that hard fucking riff, that guitar to start off the show, and then boom, a huge line of cocaine, and then we start the show. Live on everything,
Yeah.
I know Rogan, smokes weed or does DMT, whatever. I just want to rip a huge gator tail and then start the show every day.
I don't think he does DMT close
Whoa,
to
he's-
showtime.
Dan doesn't drink it, bros.
I don't think
smell
I
it.
think it's different.
Maybe. Whatever.
There's different.
Just line up a huge gator tail and let's go. Let's just start the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it. And maybe it's because I'm pissed off about losing the $1 billion lottery again on Friday night.
Yeah.
My God, man. I wanted
there
a
was another one?
fucking party.
Millions.
$1.35 billion.
It was more than the previous billion?
Yes.
What? And why did we not hear that?
I bought a ton of tickets.
It happens like every
Well,
couple
now
months.
it's happened now twice in the last 3 months. Giorgio, you ready to crush everybody's dreams here in the audience?
Yep.
One person won. One person won. It's always the people that need it to.
Do you know
Sure
who
do. Sure
she
do.
was?
Yep. She is an 89-year-old grandmother in Maine.
I'm going to be going to Maine.
No, these are crisis actors.
I mean,
These aren't real people.
Yeah, she's a government shill, for sure.
which led us to talk about if there should be an age limit.
Yep, there should be,
because,
yeah.
Gosh, what is gonna? I bet it goes to an animal shelter or something.
No, I
she
know, I
gives
know
it
she
away.
needs money.
She gives it
Look,
away.
if she needs money, that's fine.
No, that's great.
But let's peel off 10 or 15 million and then start the pot all over again and just be like, I'm sorry, you're too old. Past 80 years old, I'm sorry, you don't need more than 10 or 15 million. You've already got one foot in the grave. All right, let's give it to somebody who's going to rage with it, okay?
I can't believe that winning didn't put her into some kind of cardiac arrest.
I literally thought the same thing.
Yeah.
And you know who told me this? It was the cashier when I was checking the tickets the other day. Now, this gentleman is, how do you say drug dealer without saying drug dealer? He looks like a drug dealer.
He's got bags under his eyes.
Bags under his eyes, long
Entrepreneur.
curly hair, various colors. Where I'm not sure what look he was going for or if he was going for a look. And
Sweaty
that's
but
just-
cold.
Yeah, yes. Where he always kind of looks sick, but maybe he's on cocaine. Who knows what it is? And he's got painted nails that are chipped. They're purple.
Oh, is
Very
this at the-
specific.
at-
Shirt. Don't say it. Yes, it is. Sure is.
at the
I don't know if he listens
round
to the show. Yes,
letter?
same. Yep. You know him exactly what I'm talking
He's
about.
a sweetie pie.
Sure
I don't know
is.
what you're talking about.
Very nice guy, right?
Yes.
But super weird.
He works at a gas station.
Yeah. And,
I mean,
and
a pretty busy.
Every interaction I have
prominent-
with him, because they still have the plastic shield up, right?
I think he's
From COVID.
I think he's a great, sweet young man.
He sneezed all over my money one day, and I told him to keep it. I was like, I'll buy more lottery tickets. Don't you hand me that sneezy money, dude. I don't want your sneezes all over my money. Weird guy, and every time it's a different conversation, and I'm just nice guy, but weird.
Sure.
He's the one who told me, and then he gave a 1,000-yard stare right after it, and he goes, "Did you hear who won? A fucking 89-year-old grandmother in Maine."
See,
And then it was a squint, and then off into the distance, just like this. And I was like, I let him have the moment.
Yeah.
I didn't interrupt it. And when he snapped back out of it, I was like, great. 2 blue Gatorades for my children. Thanks. But I let him have that moment. It was a good 4 seconds.
Eesh, who's the drug dealer now? Do you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
You.
Why? Giving
Full sugar? Full sugar blue?
Yeah. I let him go nuts.
Oh, great.
I let him go nuts. I let him go blamba in there in that store. But we should really enact an age limit for
Yeah.
lotto winners because, man, I could really fucking party with that. Case in point, I was thinking about it last night. This will bleed over into the weekend, right? What was that? Saturday I found out that I was a loser in that. And then it bled into the playoffs that have been going on. We'll have the Monday morning recap this afternoon. Got a few people on the message boards over at Drinking Bros Sports who were like, where are you guys today? It was like, sorry, you racist. It's a federal holiday celebrating Martin Luther King, all right? We don't do that. It's his day. Nobody listens to podcasts on holidays. So that's why we don't do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't really care what the holidays.
We couldn't monetize.
Couldn't monetize,
You know what I mean?
friend. But we'll do that this afternoon. But if I would have had that, Billy, I would have done, like, just in a matter of 48 hours. Here's the first thing I would have done. I would have taken a PJ with you to the Brady game last night. Brady was playing the Cowboys in Tampa.
What would I do during the game?
Party. And so here's where I'm going with this, right?
In a suite?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're buying out the suites.
Okay, I'll go.
Doing the whole thing. It was 76 degrees at kickoff last night.
What a dream.
The weather,
Sure.
you know? We're just...
Am I right?
I mean, my
Weather?
God. Well, I
Weather?
just not sneezy weather, whatever the fuck we're in here, cedar fever and all that other bullshit. We don't have any of that. And then they cut. And so this was my thought going in. And I'm watching the... pregame is on for a little bit, and I was just like, shit, that looks fun. I'd like to be there, just to be there and rage, right? And then game starts, and then they cut to the suites of who is raging there, who did take the PJs in there. And then I was like, oh, fuck. I was so confused on who I wanted to party with. I'm going to name the 4.
Okay.
And then ask you which suite you would have rather been in, okay?
Okay.
Hulk Hogan.
Ooh.
Come on, brother.
Hulk.
Kogan.
Mr. Kogan.
Yeah.
Yeah. As I used to believe his name was.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster.
Mr.
Hulkamania.
Kogan. Okay, who else? Might get a little
John Daly.
weird in there.
He's a blast. You've partied with John.
I have, and I think I've always, at the time, I wasn't smoking sticks.
Okay.
So I think I would love to.
Because you were preggers?
Nobody knew at the time. If I didn't know if I was, wanted to get a couple more beers in.
Sure.
Just kidding. Just kidding, obviously. But I was like, damn, like, I wish I could. He was standing right there smoking a stick, and I would have loved to just.
Yep.
Yep. So that would be fun, but they wouldn't let him smoke in the suite, huh? You never know, but probably not. Probably not in this day. Back in his day, maybe, but maybe not.
Well, there is these little porches right outside of there.
Oh, there you go.
So you could have gone and smoked a heater with him right outside the suites. Because they got some extra shit there for the celebrities.
All right, who else?
That'd be fun. We've partied with him, gone through it. Guy Fieri. Yeah. So I'll name the last one. Yeah, hang on. I'll name the last one, and then we'll go through why and who. Tom Cruise.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, not a prayer. Not a prayer to any alien ever.
So Tom Cruise,
great guy though,
was out for me as well, right? Although I have met him, he was a wonderful person.
I'm sure.
And I just don't want to have a conversation that is that intense for 4 hours. I just don't. Like, very intense guy. I love him, and he's great. But it is a very intense conversation. I don't see him boozing throughout. I don't even know if he drinks alcohol, to be honest with you.
I don't know if they can, right?
Who?
Bob, maybe. Scientologists.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe. I'm sure
Bob, when
he
you
doesn't.
signed up, did they let you?
I'm sure he doesn't. No, he just has the lookup computer in front of him.
No. I think he went through the drills, right?
There's no prohibitions against smoking or drinking.
Oh, great. There you go.
Interessant.
I think Tom Cruise just doesn't want to taint that body.
Yeah. I think
It's
he
a real
feels
delicate balance.
He's in his 60s, and it's like, dude, he's and he looks great, but you've got to do all of the things for a long time to look that great. And
so
it's
these
tough.
are each in every one of these people is in a different suite.
Correct. And
Did we
let's say
see
you get
anybody
to
else?
pick one.
Did we see anybody else along, or they were the most famous people in said suite?
Well, that's the best foursome you could probably come up
No.
with.
I'm just saying, like, if if Fieri has a suite, like you would think there was someone else famous in
But
there.
it
or
goes.
Tom Cruise
You got to
or
think
whatever.
of this as a plane crash, right? Who gets top billing in the suite? They're not going to just go ahead and mark out 6 people. They're going to pick the most famous one and then put their name up on screen.
Oh no!
I didn't know if there was anybody else in there. I saw the people, raging and walking around in the suites, but those were the ones that were listed, and I didn't see necessarily who they were with. So Cruise is out for me too, just because I want to. It's 4 hours. I want to fucking rage. Cruise isn't the guy to rage with.
No.
Now Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, but what kind of raging? Do you know what I mean? Like, what would that fucking be?
Well, here's the thing. So when they cut to his suite, and correct me if I'm wrong, Bob, but I think he was sleeveless. Like he'd cut the sleeves off his shirt. Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Why do you think he would ever wear sleeves?
I don't know if it was a game and he was like, oh, well, I got to go out at night. But I guess when you're Hulk Hogan, you can just do that, which is great. Again, it's just setting a long precedent. Like you got to start it early on, and then you can get away with it later, where you're just like, yeah, that's who you are. That's your life. So yeah, I guess I'm not shocked by it, but I'm jealous and I love it. Like it's amazing that you can just roll out sleeveless and be like, oh yeah, it's Hulk Hogan. Of course you're like that. But he looked like he was having a blast.
Right. I think conversely, Fieri has the same sitch. Like you've got to go out like Fieri.
Yes.
Like you have a brand, you've set a precedent.
Right.
Like you can't go out in like a suit. You know what I mean? Like you're going to be in some kind of leather button up and spiky, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe open the door between those two suites.
Which one?
The Kogan, the Mr. Kogan and the Fieri.
Okay. All right.
That might be a fun time.
I think, oh boy, if we're opening up suite doors now, if we're doing combining rooms, sitch like a hotel, I go John Daly and Hogan. I think it's just gonna be rager, man.
It's one and the same almost.
Yeah, and that's like all those people would fit together. You'd have a party with all those people. I've raged with John Daly, and like, here's what I love about John Daly is it's not tragic. He's not getting sloppy until hours and hours later. So like he's good for
Hogan's getting sad pretty quick.
But I've spent
I think Hogan. I've never seen him.
Rage, but he has a thing. He's got Hogan's Hangout every Tuesday night in Clearwater Beach,
which seems really, really sad.
Sure isn't, friend. There's nothing like getting all of your closest loved ones together and then having a karaoke contest.
You don't
on
name
Tuesday
it after
nights.
yourself. That's not how you gracefully.
Hogan's Hangout,
away. No.
Yes,
no.
yeah.
Just call it the Hangout.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to go away. Yeah, he doesn't want to go away though. That's the thing. It's like.
But you don't have to like. It's like a dude wearing a Porsche T-shirt, a Porsche jacket, and a Porsche hat around all the time. It's like we get it. Like everything doesn't have to be Hulkamania.
It sure does, Giorgio. I mean, he's established this his entire life.
Again, he can't keep up the amount of energy.
We're not talking about a Joe Schmo at Woody's.
I'm not.
We're talking about a man who has built a brand over,
That's true.
Yeah.
many years. So we're not talking about your buddy that just got a Porsche and like drove up to where you guys were last night.
We're not talking about your college roommate who wore a Slayer T-shirt to a Slayer concert.
One of the greatest to ever do it in his profession. So
yeah,
I think that's true. And to keep it going and to keep the brand. I mean, how many wrestlers of that time, A, are still alive, and B, you would be like, oh, like everyone knows who they are, right? Yeah. I mean, that's brand recognition, and you don't get that without putting your fucking brand in everyone's face all the time, right?
Look.
A Margaritaville, if you will.
Yeah.
A Sammy's, right?
If Buffett was there.
Well, hang on. So I just ironically had a call about Margaritaville 2 weeks ago. It's not what you think. I'll go ahead and spill it. Who cares? We're not
we were all just saying, like, before you even said that, we were all talking before. I think even either Delco or Giorgio was like, dude, we need to do Buffett tour.
Yeah, crap people.
I was saying we need to market to Parrot Heads. The seltzer.
Parrot Heads. Oh, that was Bob. Yeah.
Oh. So
and like go on tour.
This is what the conversation was about. So they were like, hey, if you want to work with Margaritaville. I was like, and the hilariousness of it, I took the phone call.
Yes.
All you're doing is just licensing the name now. So it's like $25,000. I can put whatever I want on there, and then they get a cut of the profits. If I wanted to just put Margaritaville on one of the seltzers and do let's say it was a margarita seltzer.
Collab?
I mean, but don't you get all of those Parrot?
You sure do. And I have that conversation as well. And like, it is intense.
I don't want
And the
that.
success stories out of that were crazy.
I thought we were just going to be carried in Margaritavilles.
Oh, well, that's easy. Like, that's totally possible.
That's pretty awesome.
But
That's
if you want the name, it's out there. Like, you can just license it.
I
which
mean,
is
not
crazy.
for all of it, but maybe for like
That's
one
kind of
flavor.
cheese, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Or-
conflict of.
Ooh, what if
tell
you
that to
do,
their bank accounts.
What if you do the Skittles, like parrot? You know what I mean? Like whatever those.
Rainbow Parrot Margaritaville
Yeah, or
Hard AF
something.
Seltzer. Available at Walmart.
Cheeseburger in paradise. Like just name it something where you go like you get them.
Yeah, you get them.
Gator water.
Or just like.
a little gator water.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, actually.
know.
I like that a lot.
Lean in.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Daily, I've partied with from 10 a.m. until midnight, so 14 hours. And it didn't start to get tragic until after midnight.
Yeah, it's just your alcoholic fucking uncle.
Yeah, but he's great. He's got all the stories. It's a blast. It's awesome.
You need a pool table or like a dice to shoot or like a Pac-Man given like a Rob O'Neill sitch. Like I feel like you got to like work into a long evening with someone like that. There needs to be a fire. There needs to be like a multiple location
Some
change.
kind of not distraction, but point of
No return.
touchstone. You know what I'm saying? Like something to kind of always go back to so it doesn't go off the rails.
Right.
Right? Because I feel like that conversation may just go right into
Yeah.
Margaritaville.
I think
you know what I mean?
the answer, if you only get one, is Guy Fieri.
100%. That's
I
that
don't-
should be
Does he
everyone's
party?
answer.
Okay,
Yes.
I don't know anything about him.
Yes.
You stay beside him and you eat everything he eats for a
He
day.
does.
Oh, boy.
He
That'd be Jesse's
parties.
dream.
He curses. He's telling like he is
He still has a good relationship with his family.
right.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that's true.
it's all
true.
just like you are with the most successful person of all of those. Like as far as like what he's saying, like his ranches, he lives in Northern California. All of his TV
Well, the most
shows.
successful person
the-
is Tom Cruise, but yeah, I mean, he's second to TC.
Okay, I mean,
TC's got more money than him.
what's TC's relationship like with maybe a wife, kids, family? Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if you're looking just
been a while.
base
It's been a while since you've seen him. With,
of like
anyone.
his kids are going to be in the suite, partying, well-mannered, awesome, respectful. He's going to be like kind of a little rough around the edges, but still really great.
Yeah.
The richest person next to Tom Cruise, if not right up there with him.
is
Just saying.
Fieri. Okay.
100%.
All right.
He did sell
He's
locks of
going to
his
be
hair.
aspiring. Huh?
I mean, he sold everything. Like my friend bought locks of his hair with a certificate.
What?
Whose?
Guy Fieri's.
Where? And how much? How much was it?
I gotta ask him.
How much was the hair?
Multi hundreds, but it came
He
with a
sold
certificate.
it or someone else
Multi
did?
hundreds of strands
His
of hair
girl-
or money?
Money. His girlfriend.
Nobody
was
says multi hundreds. Like it's either under $1,000 or like $500.
It's. I think.
Bob, what was
Multi-hundreds
that?
Isn't a thing.
That wasn't real, was it?
Have you ever seen the Guy Fieri fight video?
Nuh-uh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's fighting. He gets in. I guess he got in a fight with his hairdresser.
Oh, pop it
Bro.
up. Did he punch him out?
It's
Play it.
not
Play the video. Let's see
that
it.
impressive. No one was cooking in this video.
Food or fight?
Fucking dickhead! You fucking dickhead! You're a fucking dickhead! You're fucking dickhead!
Wait, Fury's in the car, right?
Fury's in the car?
No, that's Fieri and outside, right?
Fucking asshole!
Without his hair.
No.
Fuck you!
No, Fury's just
Fury's
keeping
in the
him
car.
at bay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now look, again.
Oh, wow.
Again,
Wow.
who comes up on top always? Have you ever seen, is there any bad things out there about him?
Not really. No.
No.
That's the one thing that comes up. That's some
Oh, I'm not trying to
crazy
dunk
drug.
on Guy Fieri.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
just
Fuck
saying.
you.
Some crazy, some
Fuck you.
crazy hairstylist. And what do we know about hairstylists?
Whoa, they're fucking nuts, dude.
Nuts.
Yeah.
The women for sure, and 100% the boys are the boys.
Boys.
The men
Jesus.
are always fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because they have to go above and beyond to be like, I'm not gay.
Yeah. I'm
just
not
do hair.
gay.
So I have to be like
just love to do
ultra
hair.
masculine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guy Fieri all day. All
Okay.
day.
All right. I'm going to go I'm going to go Hogan. He's on my list, dude. I've always wanted to have him on the show, and I just want to sit down with him, and I just want him to grasp, like just give me a brother right in the ear, you know?
Oh, I feel like Fieri would do that too.
No, but I need
Fieri
to,
talks
I need to hear,
exactly like that.
I need,
brother.
Yeah, I need to hear Hogan say it.
Yeah.
I got to hear it out of Hogan's
Ross, brother.
You know what?
Come over here, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, you want the shop, brother?
I need him to be a couple drinks deep, start hitting some bar food, and just go, I feel like a pig.
Yeah.
Is that what he says?
He said that in the fucking sex tape
He was really sweaty, to be honest.
when he was fucking Bubba the Love Sponge's wife.
It was too blurry. I couldn't really see anything.
It wasn't about seeing. I think you just need to
Just about the
hear
N-word, yeah,
everything that he was saying.
Yeah. I think Barstool had a post with who was it, Guy Fieri, and I'm not Guy Fieri. Daly and Hogan, and I just said over under how many N-words were said in those boxes that night. You know.
Actually, upon like
further
review, I would probably, as you know, clam up in front of like a hero like that.
Would you really?
I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he'd be very disarming and kind of amazing, but like I personally don't do well, you know, meeting people that I admire.
You would clam up against Guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
just because I like it feels like your only moment. Like, what do? You know?
Yeah. What'd he say? Do you cook? Do you tell him you like buttered noodles? Like, what do you do? You know?
I mean, I feel like him and I have the same food taste, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm sure donkey sauce is amazing.
What if he was like, I have the best buttered noodle recipe ever, Jesse?
I bet he fucking does. Do you know what I mean?
He's like,
and he'd be like, yeah, no, I hear you.
Come.
Yeah, like weird.
I
but
think you'd be fine with Guy though. Like Guy's
Jesus
gonna be
Christ, Georgia.
Guy's gonna be like laid back. He's gonna understand.
He's gonna be good, right? Like disarming.
Yeah,
no, you're
like,
right.
It's not like it's Bourdain, you know.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Bourdain-
Now that could never have happened.
Bourdain would hate me.
Yes.
Bourdain would hate me.
Yeah.
I always think about that. Like we talked about how I love Yellow Wolf, and wanted to meet him, but how devastated he would be that I was his fan wasn't worth. Do you know what I mean? Like he would look at me
Wait,
and
you're
be
a
like,
fan of Yellow Wolf?
Yes,
Oh, we all are.
Have been
So
since
we were
forever.
We were this close to having
2010.
him. We were this close to having him on the show, and then I said at the time I was like, "Hey, Jesse, this is like," because she was the one who introduced me to Yellow Wolf back in the day.
Yeah, don't go pop the trunk.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. And that was my first introduction to him by her.
Go pop.
What, 12 years ago, whatever it was? On you. And I go, hey, dude, I just got off the phone with his people. Like, this looks like this is going to go down. And you said the same thing.
I didn't want to do that.
She didn't want to go.
I didn't want to do that to him because I think he still walks around in the world thinking that he's like super, you know, from the bottom, like street, you know, no one knows him. And if like an old white mom walked up and was like, I've loved you for years, he'd be like, what the fuck?
Wait, I remember the
He'd be
circumstances
pissed.
now.
No, I think you'd like it.
No, wait.
I don't know.
Here's the beauty of the story. Here were the circumstances. I think Jessie was 8 months pregnant too when we were going to do the interview.
Better, even better.
I think because he had a liquor out. I think it was called Creek Water.
Creekwater, that's it. Yeah.
And so he was going around everywhere, including
So this
here.
is post when Kid Rock signed him to his label. Because like there was
Yeah,
like a
yes.
minute where he
Yeah.
was like still a rapper and he had songs with Gucci and he hadn't quite done
Yep.
like the
I didn't
country
love,
crossover.
Yeah.
I didn't love a lot of his new stuff, but
It's
like
bad.
his first like
not
mixtape
that bad.
style shit and like before people knew who he was, I really liked that.
His
That
new
whole
shit is pretty
first
decent.
album. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Moving on.
So Creekwater was the only time that he was actually like going out and signing. You know what I mean? Going out into the world doing like a meet and greet type thing. So it would
He's like, I
be
have
the
to promote
only
this liquor.
time,
Yeah.
that I could meet him. A, pregnant. B, I just never wanted to make him feel bad.
So here's the
About
other.
himself.
Here's the other part of this because you were like, "Dude, I'm too nervous. I don't think I can do this." And I was like, and then you brought up the mom thing and everything else, and he'd be disappointed that I was his biggest fan and all that
Yeah,
stuff. But
like-
Woody, I'm sure there's a lot of pregnant women who go and see.
Yeah, the
Yellow
average
Wolf.
age of pregnancy where he's from is like 14.
Yeah. So.
You know, there's a like you're a mom if you're in high school where he's from.
Sure, but you know what I'm saying when I say old mom. It's just a whole nother vibe. And I always think about is it Weezer or Modest Mouse? I can't remember. Weezer, I think.
Okay.
Who was coming up, and they were kind of underground, would play, like, they thought they were just like the coolest indie band. And one day they, went out on stage, and it was just all like rich, white, suburb moms. And they literally remembered the time.
My sweater.
They remember that moment of being like, oh, we're done.
Yeah.
Like, we're done.
They were a mom band from the beginning. They just didn't want to believe it.
I didn't know them in the beginning. I didn't know when they were like indie and nobody knew who they were. Do you know what I mean?
They were terrible. Like Weezer's not that good. Hot take.
No,
Weezer's
of
not
course.
that good.
It might have been Modest Mouse. I can't.
They're better,
remember.
but like limited songs.
Sure.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody's got limited songs, you say, so.
Anyway, so Bourdain, if I'm like, oh my God, and then he, he's like, cool. That's the people I wanted to reach. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't know.
We got some sponsors real quick who put the shit wagon on the air. First and foremost, ghostbed.com/drinking bros. New year, new you, new mattress. It's not your dad's mattress. No, it can be. It can be for any member of your family.
We got our dad one.
Yeah, we got a dad one.
I got my dad one. He said it changed his life.
Yeah. And that's real.
That's a true story where he was like,
Yeah.
I have had back problems my whole life because they have had the same mattress since the dawn of time.
And we use our own promo code, so I don't really care. 30% off the promo code Drinkin' Bros when you get a new mattress right now. Keep your sneezes to yourself over there, or get a cover for your mattress if you're going to sneeze all over it. And you get 2 free luxury pillows with that mattress right now.
You need the pillows.
The best.
Really ties the room together.
Well, they're comfortable, aren't they?
I'm taking them to Vegas.
Are you?
Are you
that's right.
packing
When
one?
Are you
Good
leaving?
for you.
I'm leaving tonight at 9:30.
Couple hours.
No shit.
Yeah.
All right, look at you. Are you taking Dan's truck? Is that why I was out there?
No.
Okay.
I think Joel's driving that.
Oh, look at you,
Oh,
Joel.
he's house sitting.
Or maybe I just outed Joel and he's not supposed to be driving, but
I'm
cares?
sure he is.
It's a brand new Tahoe. Who cares? I'm sure Joel's fine.
brand new whip. Look at Joel just in the all blacked out Tahoe.
Don't tell
dude,
Dan.
driving
I
all
might
over
have
town.
to drive it around, check it out. I'm in the market.
It's dope. It's dope. You won't be in the market till next year.
I'll let you know when I'm in the market.
No.
Look, Crime Quarter's
Jesse,
blowing up.
definitely
So,
Yeah, Crime Quarter's blowing up. I'll let you know when I'm in the market. I go in the market when I want to go in the market.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Ghost Bed.
Yeah.
Ghost
No.
Bed. Not
That
Tahoe.
all
not
ties in together.
Yes, it does.
If you want to feel rich like Jesse does, apparently, Ghost Bed's the way to do it. It's a hard flex, dude. It's like, oh, shit, what am I laying on? It's a Ghost Bed. Homeboy. So you got that, 30% off the mattress. You got the 2 free pillows. Also, if you use that promo code, get the sheets. Sheets are amazing. You can get the weighted blanket, the cover, or you can get 40% off with that bundle package, adjustable base and mattress combined together. And it's got a remote control, USB ports, flashlights, goes upsies, downsies, all aroundsies. It even vibrates from head to toe. Jesse hates it because it shakes her tiny little brain around, but I love it. I love it. I'll sneak in there and just turn it on for 20. You can set a timer on it, too. It's great. And then when you check out, at the bottom of the page, you're going to see a 60-month pay-as-you-go program. No interest as long as you have decent credit there. When you check that box, all the deals I mentioned are applicable with that. And you can walk out of there with a brand new bedroom set for about $25 a month. Head on over to ghostbed.com/drinking bros today. Next up, we got mybookie.com.
Oh, how perfect.
Promo code Drinking Bros, double the deposits. Now, you're going to want to tune into the sports show this afternoon. I've already got my picks for next weekend. NFL, these are the big ones. We're starting to get into the big ones now. The fucking around is over. We got the big boys playing this weekend, and I'm excited. A lot of money is going to be thrown around over at mybookie.com. Obviously, promo code Drinking Bros doubles your first deposits all the way up to $1,000. I lost last night's game, so I'm going to need to hop on in and
Brady?
re-up. I did. I didn't want
know.
to. I couldn't bet against Brady.
Yeah, no.
A lot of people can't. So somebody's computer is playing over there, and I'm not. Was it a Tom Brady interview from my face? Was that what it was? If it's Tom, it's Tom. Is he saying, "I'm sorry, I lost all your money last night"? Ross? Like, I'm good with that.
Time are you going?
It's good. Probably, I don't know, 3:30, 3:45 today on the old used tubes over there. They don't fuck with that channel, so it'll be free over there. So pop on over, and all of the picks from mybookie.com, promo code Drinking Bros, doubling that first deposit up to $1,000, will be over there today. James, they said MLK Day is the most depressing day of the year. I read an article about that yesterday morning, and I know the answer. I know why. It has nothing to do with the man himself, obviously, but I understand why, and I'm going to break this down for you, all right?
Okay.
Because you were kind of depressed yesterday. You were feeling it yesterday.
Well, we're all, life is a prison. We're all serving a life sentence,
It's a highway.
Yeah, Tommy Cox said that. Life is a highway, Tom Cochran.
Nah, it's a prison.
Sure. The reason why she's saying that is with Martin Luther King Day. So full disclosure, I had it fucked up for the employees because I didn't know it was Martin Luther King Day. And I thought we were working. It's the third Monday of January. So usually it comes in like the 20s, like that range, Mm-hmm. Well, the problem is when you start off the new year on a Sunday, we have 5 Mondays in this month, which is just fucking brutal.
Yeah.
And it's today's Tuesday. What do they call that? Monday's sister, Monday's little sister. So you're there and you're like, all right, I raged over the holidays.
Sure.
I definitely don't want to go back to work, but obviously have to and put food on the table and everything else. This is for everybody in life. And then you finally get back into that groove of like, all right, so I'm drinking water,
routine,
I'm working out, kids are in school, all that other shit. And then boom, 2 weeks later, literally 2 weeks later, they're like,
actually the
Monday.
first full week back, right? Because like the kids go back a half week that week before, and you're like, okay, getting into it. Then they go a full week. Then it's like, oh, also 3-day weekend. You're like, shut the fuck.
It's a tease because you're just getting your life back. And
You're
you're
just
like,
getting your life back.
Animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other part of this is if you were on a diet or whatever, like you have a Monday off, you have the weekend off, you have a 3-day weekend off. And then the way the NFL slated all their games this year, going Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you're just like, I'll just eat one more thing. I'll keep partying. I'll have one more drink. Who
Another
cares?
beer or two. Yeah. That's another.
Gym is closed. Everything is closed. Banks are closed. All of that shit. And you're just like, oh, fuck, dude.
This is the U.S. government trying to keep us sedated.
That's what it feels like.
It feels like they're trying to keep us down. They don't want to see us win.
It feels like they're pulling us back.
They want you to think.
That's what they want you to think. They're pulling us back, and then you almost feel like you're starting New Year's over again, where you're just like, all right, well, fuck, man. When's the next thing?
Feels like I'm in some sort of matrix.
Yes. It's that Imagine Dragons song, Zero. I feel like a little 0, 0. One of the kids kept playing it over and over again. Yeah, and I was just like, oh, boy. On the way to school this morning, and I was like, yeah, I feel like a 0.
Isn't it crazy that like kids love Imagine Dragons?
Every kid, every child.
It's so odd. It's like do you know who they are?
Yep.
It's like a cocoa melon. Like it's scientifically made.
Oh, yeah.
Algorithm. I don't know. They just like studied kids' brains.
Yeah.
And we're like,
But they're not a kid band.
I know.
But like it's a certain age that it's insane.
So I have a meeting in Arizona while we're there with a finance guy, and I've known him for years at this point. And I said, hey, we're there Monday through Monday. So I go, just schedule a dinner, or if you want to come to the waste management with us, just let me know. We'll grab you a ticket or whatever. And he goes, what day are you guys going? And I go, Saturday. And he goes, shit, I can't. He goes, Saturday's the only day I'm out. I was like, what's going on Saturday? And he goes, you know all the bands that play for the Super Bowl? And he goes, it's Imagine Dragons, and my daughters love them, And I was just like, God, it is. It's kids that love them. And fucking Klain took his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kids love Imagine Dragons. So it's like a big parent-child concert thing. And look, financially, great decision on their part. I mean, shit, that's just more money, you know?
Right.
So I don't even fault them for it. I just
feels wrong.
I can't get into
it. Does.
I can't get into them.
Feels weird.
Yeah. I can't get into them
then?
for that. I know. Or did they? How did they crack the code?
Like a mid band that like weird
could have been
people.
nothing.
Yeah.
It could have been nothing.
Yeah.
And kids of a certain age just lifted them up and have carried
They had
them.
2 songs.
What, you like them, Delco?
No, but I'm saying like they were the fucking theme song for all the NBA playoffs for a while, for the fucking NCAA tournament. For
Right, it's like the
That's
most
true because it is.
thing.
Yeah, it's just
commercial
the-
friendly, yeah.
But it's so lame.
Look, Giorgio.
Every song is catchy.
They are.
Song,
Every song is catchy,
it has the
dude.
perfect, build up, crescendo.
And it's hard to write hits like that over and over and over again. I mean, for real, that just catch on for everything. Like that Zero song, I was like, what is this from? And they said it was from the Wreck-It Ralph movie.
Oh, yeah.
It is. Yeah, that's it. That's the song. So I was like, all right, because I'm trying to look it up on the way to school on my thing, and I'm like, what is this? And they're like, it's Zero. And I was like, okay, great. Just a little more info. And they were like, Wreck-It Ralph. And I was like, oh, all right, yeah, sure. The cartoon movie. Yeah. And that's what it was made for. And then when it came on, I knew it. Yeah. I knew the song. I was like, oh, shit, I know this song.
Of course.
Like, damn it, dude.
Of course.
Imagine Dragons is one of those bands where you know every song they've ever made, but I don't know that you know it's Imagine Dragons until somebody taps you on the shoulder and says it. And it's wild to me. And good for them. They're raking in the cash.
Sure.
The other one is that One Republic.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it, man.
I'm way more of a One Republic guy. If you're going to go with like generic sports intro songs and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
High hopes and shit. Like,
so Bob,
let me look.
Much better. Give me one song because I had to be reminded who they were. It's the same with Imagine Dragons, and this isn't a trap, Bob, because I feel the same way about Imagine Dragons. I don't know any of the names of their songs, but when they come on, I'm like, oh, I know that song. What's one? Is that One Republic?
No, that's Imagine Dragons.
Imagine.
See,
counting stars.
I think High Hopes. You got high hopes for a living.
They're like,
oh
he's
shit,
like
yeah. I got high hopes for a living.
That's a song that you don't care if it comes on.
I'm sorry, that's
you
Panic
never
at the
look
Disco.
Oh, you lied to my face.
Yeah, man, I don't even know.
That's a great
liar.
One Republic
Bob.
songs.
One Republic songs.
Pillow Talk.
I think Counting Stars you would know. I've been counting stars. Me,
oh yeah, I know that.
Me, weenie, weenie, weenie.
And so the reason I thought of them was Top Gun. Obviously, huge hit movie.
Yes.
The old Sirius XM was out in my car the other day.
I ain't worried.
And the phone had died, and I was just like, all right, I was stuck with local FM radio. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had local FM radio. Within a 1 hour span, and I went to and fro a place, so you're looking at 2 hours. I heard the Top Gun song when they're on the beach. I don't know what you've been told. Beep, beep, beep,
is
beep,
that them?
beep. Yes, it is. And I didn't know. And they were like, that's One Republic.
Run.
Smash hit. And I was like, oh, shit. All right. Yeah. I heard it 3 times in 2 hours on the local radio.
I don't know.
That's how out of songs we are.
This doesn't add up. Why was your phone dead in your car for 2 hours?
Great question. So I had one of those shorted out cables. This is more like an Apple, just still continuously sucks. Those cables only last a year tops, I guess.
Did you buy this cable from a gas station?
Sure did not. It came with the phone. And it's the same thing. You get that little rat tail at the end. It looks like a little rat's chewed through it, although they haven't. We all know what it is. The white piece is missing. The white starts to come off, and you got the things. And I just chucked it out the window because I don't care anymore.
You need a camera for these times in your life.
No, everybody's got it, right?
I mean, I can't.
Everybody's got that fucking cord. That's
for sure.
We do, but I want to see you just like when it snaps and you just pull it out of the car and throw it out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you start shooting the cable.
No. Here's why it didn't bother me. I knew where I was going. Now, if I didn't know where I was going, I'd be fucked. I'd have to pull over and buy one, or else Daddy needs that GPS for literally everything.
From here to the house.
Yes. Yeah. But at this point, I knew where I was going, so I was just anger, and I was on the highway, so I just threw it on the highway. I just rolled the window down, threw it out on the highway. And
littering.
Yeah, I don't care.
Littering and?
I don't give a shit.
Littering and?
If I don't do that, somebody loses their job. All right?
I just want to circle back really quick. Name another One Republic song, Bob, that you like. Because you still haven't named one.
Oh, I think I confused them.
Okay, so you're a Panic at the Disco guy.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're a P
Sorry,
and the D.
I was like, because I was reading the songs, and I know they have hits.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sing you one without hearing it, right?
Panic at the Disco is my hype band, actually. My shallow hype band.
Okay,
I got it
so
confused.
not at all.
So,
Okay.
Case in point with this drive, right?
Sure.
Don't know these people, but they're playing the same songs over and over again because we just don't have that much music out there.
Right.
And I've bitched about this forever. I'm not going to go down that road today. But if I were to ask you who has the #1 song in America, who would it be, you think? Jesse?
The #1 song in America
Right
right
now.
now, Taylor Swift.
Bad Bunny.
Nope. Miley Cyrus.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
the new one?
Yeah.
New Miley?
Is it good?
New Year, New Miley?
Yeah, is it
It's
good?
fine.
It's okay.
It's more. I think the video's getting more hype than the song
Than the
itself.
song.
Okay.
The song's not
the song is called
anything-
Flowers. Is that the?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not anything like amazing. I was really getting into her like rocker phase. I was really liking that.
Yeah.
And then she was like, New Year, New Miley. And so now this is just like a new one. I thought Malibu was the new Miley. And
I
then
liked
it was,
Malibu.
I know. And
Yeah.
she was like, this is the real me.
It is.
And then she was like a rocker. And then she's like, this is the real me. And now we've got like another me.
It's like a futuristic burner.
Yeah.
Like someone who goes to Burning Man. Like have you watched? There's just a little looping animation on
On the new one?
Spotify. Yeah. It's just her like walking like seductively
Yes.
like through a hallway. Kind
Yeah.
Of thing.
That's cool.
Like gold chic. Yeah.
Let's go. Maybe she's just changing it up like Madonna every year. Who knows? Who
Maybe.
knows? Speaking of which, she just announced a world tour today. At 60-something years old.
Who's going to
I
that?
don't know.
Me?
Don't know.
You would go?
Yeah.
Would you?
If I got like backstage passes.
If it was free and you got backstage passes. Well,
Is it stadiums? If it's stadiums, I mean, there's got to be a demand because you just don't just book stadiums.
If I throw a thong at Madonna with my number in it.
no, you need to get a date with
Yeah,
Madonna for
well,
sure.
it's not that. He needs to change his race. She doesn't date whites.
Come back.
I don't
She
think
dates
so.
youngs.
She dates youngs, but not whites.
He's ethnically ambiguous.
Yeah.
I could tan.
If he grew that beard
Yeah, if you tanned it
back-
up. Oh my God, she's going to Moody Center.
Yeah, so she's doing more arenas, not stadiums.
All right, Giorgio, she's coming to Moody.
But yeah, she's
coming
doing
to
like,
Austin.
She's doing Madison Square Garden, the United Center where the Bulls play.
Shit.
TD Garden.
Okay.
So
Yeah, these are
State-
big.
State
these are
Farm
big.
Arena. Yeah.
All right, Giorgio, do you go and see her at Moody Center? Yes or no?
No, of course not.
Why not?
I don't really like
It
Madonna.
sounds like a nightmare.
It's just funny.
like
to
it
say.
literally sounds like a nightmare.
I bet
I haven't
it's,
been to
I bet
Moody
it's a
Center yet.
sexual
You haven't?
exploration.
No, Moody Center in itself seems like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Getting in and out of there is not sweet.
There's a couple sections that are
Yeah, it's on. It's right
Awesome.
next to the Longhorn Stadium. Nothing down there is easy.
This is gonna sound lame, but my favorite venue in Austin is Stubbs.
Oh no,
No, I
that's
like
not lame. I
Stubbs.
love going to shows there. I love it.
but it's like who ends up going there, right? There's people that you can only see at Moody, and if you want to, you do.
Right, they're so
Right.
big they only
Yeah,
can
yeah.
play. Yeah, I get
Right.
it.
But yeah, Madonna's not going to show up at Stubbs and do an acoustic set. That's not going to happen. I don't even know if she's singing anymore.
I don't think so. I think it's all like very
Lip synced, dancing.
or like an auto tune effect
No.
that's like on purpose.
Yeah.
Right. And then she'll just like take out a titty on stage and be like,
Yeah.
see, I'm still edgy. And it's like,
Well, if we're taking out titties on stage, Bob, now we're in.
yeah, but if you're in the fucking back of the Moody Center, you can't see that titty.
That's true.
Yeah, you're only gonna feel the sadness. You're only gonna feel the sadness of her children. You're not gonna see the titty.
Yeah.
You know. It's a shame.
It is.
Yeah.
God, what a world, isn't it?
What a world.
I could have been partying with Fieri last night, and instead, Hogan, hey, brother.
Right.
And now, none of it. None of it. Now you can't even see a titty unless you pay $2,000, get up front there. Because I bet you it's still Austin, so people will go and buy out the front rows. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're not going to see a titty up in the nosebleeds. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But yeah, man, it's strange to kind of see what's going on out there,
Yeah.
Britney Spears fucking erupted at a restaurant, dude, started talking gibberish.
She needs someone.
Yeah.
She's going to die. She's
Yeah.
going to die.
I think we're all kind of
How close are we to this death, you think?
like I said, the blood is on all your guys' hands. But anyway,
Why?
'cause free Britney.
I didn't want to free her. I just keep her in a fucking cage. That's where she belonged.
There was a time when you were like,
No, not me. Not me. Not one time did I say free Britney.
Not me.
She's fucking crazy. Like that's the only way you're going to save her life. You should have just doped her up and had her just go out on stage every night, you know? And just like Elvis. Just dope her up.
Or just, I think,
get her through the show, let her sleep, let her tan, you know?
I think that the show part is what the only really bad part about the dad, right? Like he was like, I'm keeping you under my control and making you work. Like, you know, like if he's like, you're too crazy to have access to
as
shit.
But we can see, left to like with nothing to do, and he has said before, even in one of the like interviews way back in the day, is like she needs to be busy or else she like spins out and goes crazy. Yeah. So
she needs a tight work schedule. She needs someone.
Everybody does. Like, it's especially not good for people like that to not have anywhere to report to, anyone to answer to, like any place to be.
Children crave structure.
They sure do. Speaking of structure, we got some breaking news here.
What?
The Chrisleys, Todd and Julie Chrisley, they just surrendered, and they're starting their prison sentence right now.
Yep.
12 and 7 years right now.
Yep.
Imagine walking in there today going, shit. You're looking back, and you're like, fuck, man, I'll see you in 12 years. I would have killed myself. At his age, I would have fucking blown my brains out.
I mean, they're still appealing, and they're fighting the good fight.
Fuck that.
I'm just saying, like, they think, and I think people like them think that, like, there's no way they're going to serve their whole thing. They still have lawyers that are working on it.
No, homeboy went to Pensacola, Florida.
Federal prison, yeah.
Yeah. No, minimum security. This is Todd. I'm reading it right off the thing here.
Okay,
so you need to zip it. Zip it.
Whoa.
All right. So Todd reported to the FPC Pensacola in Florida.
Federal prison camp.
Meeting his deadline to report to the minimum security prison camp.
Yes.
So it is minimum security there. So that's sticks and stuff.
It's club fed.
Yeah, but it's
He's
federal.
going to be playing pickleball.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of. So I looked at the schedule here. Do you know what time you have to get up for this shit?
No.
4:45 is when they fucking clang-a-lang. The old, run a metal coffee cup against your bars.
Sure.
4:45, and then you can kind of sleepsy-zinsies until 5:30. But then breakfast is done. They stop serving there at 6, so you got to get in that line for brekkie before 6 a.m. Fuck that shit. Boosh.
Listen to this.
Boosh.
A bunch of sports are offered at Todd's facility. Things like softball, flag football, basketball, soccer, volleyball. They can do weight training, music, hobby crafts like art and woodworking.
For 12 years.
Send me.
For 12 years.
Oh, my God. That sounds like heroin. He just has no responsibility for 12 years.
Right.
I was just going to say with dudes, but for him, it's a fucking win. Maybe you're right in his case. Jesus. Maybe.
I think she's the one that
Julie,
had to go. Yeah.
Yeah. So
This
she
is gonna extend
reported
his life.
She reported to a different federal prison. This one's in Lexington, Kentucky. So they're real far apart from each other. He's going to be missing that good pussy that he loves for 12 years. And this is at a federal medical center in Lexington?
Yeah. So she's had a couple bouts of cancer and is not like in the best health. So I'm sure that this is a prison that is, also able to, keep you alive maybe. I mean, I don't know.
All right. Again, that's for 7 years. Yeah. Would have offed myself. Yeah. Oh boy, dude. I mean, this is just so depressing. Todd's prison duds include green pants, green shirts, white socks, and black steel-toed boots in case he wants to dance late at night.
I mean,
like that Australian movie you love.
Bootman.
And then they got a strict daily schedule. Yeah, 4:45. I was right. Son of a bitch, dude.
I mean,
fuck all that shit. That's it. Bullet, back, head, front, outs. It depends. You want to die like Lincoln?
I bet you could just sit in like common area and watch
12 years of that?
all the games
12
that you
years
want. No
of
one
that.
bothering you, no kids.
Problem
running
is,
up,
football
no
is only
laugh.
4 months.
Oh.
If I had to sit there and watch the XFL What's coming out next? USFL? Fuck that, dude. 12 years of that? Nope. See you later. Good night, cruel world. I'll see you in the morning. Okay? I'm out of there. I'm fucking done with that bullshit. But they didn't. They both walked in and they were like, great, let's do it. What is he going to get out of there? It's 70? How old is that guy?
I think he's in his...
He's 53.
Okay.
So he'll be 65 when he gets out, but he'll probably get paroled, right?
Yeah, I mean, if they keep appealing or whatever, he's not going to serve the whole time.
Like, and so literally, like, this is going to elongate his life. He's just going to
rest,
exercise, not get too many calories. He's going to lose weight. He's going to look incredible.
He's going to lose that belly.
Maybe
he can say he's diabetic, get some Ozempic.
Right. I didn't even think about that. You can't even drink for 12 years.
It's all the new rage.
Yes, it is.
What is?
Ozempic.
Oh, yeah.
I had some...
Once you're on, you can't go off, I heard.
Yeah, I had some staring me in the face in my fridge.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I couldn't do it.
Just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I heard it takes the fun of food away.
It literally makes you disgusted by food, and I can't think of anything worse.
Right, that's just like
my one joy in life.
Yeah.
I mean, besides...
What's the point of that?
What's the point of life? What is the point of life? If food makes you disgusted.
Beauty and art,
That ain't worth it.
I can't do it, dude.
That ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it, dude.
It tastes better.
But I will say, like, these bitches are getting skinny.
I know. They're getting real thin.
Look.
Yeah, no thank you.
Getting real thin.
And then I guess when you get off of it,
what
I'm
happens?
too much of a hippie. Like, I don't
Do you blow up?
I guess you get, like, ravenous because you haven't been hungry for so long. You literally, like,
disorder, yeah.
You'll, like, fucking binge eat and get even bigger than you were.
You'll start biting people's faces off.
Yeah.
No, you'll eat, like, an entire pizza by yourself.
Yes.
Like, shamefully.
That's just what I do anyway. Like, when I don't eat clean. Like, last night, I had, like, 3 meals.
Exactly. Which is fine, but then you go back.
In your 40s, you're not female, you're not...
Exactly, dude. Wait, see, yeah, you hit your 40s, dude. Fuck.
It's all downhill.
It's all downhill.
You're also training 7 days a week.
Yep.
Counting your macros.
I'm not counting macros.
All right. Because when you get married and have kids, by the way, like that, your gym time is cut in half. So they're not going to wait. Oh, where's Daddy?
He's not sure if he's going to do
that. He's got to work out for 3 hours to start the day.
At night, yeah.
They're
in bed.
Huberman on.
How cute.
He's just fucking grinding away.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
at night.
At night.
When I'm not tired at all from the whole day.
Not a prayer. Friend.
And everyone wants your attention at that time.
Sweetie.
Ask Bob in
6 and
2 weeks. Give Bob 2 weeks under his new schedule, and then ask him. Just say, hey, what's it like?
No, Bob's
Look
in
at him.
stride
He's-
right now.
he's
Not that.
He's thriving right now. Look at him.
The second one's not out yet, friend. Wait till the second one comes.
I think he's
going to
do great.
Sure.
I think he was built for this.
Yeah, he'll do
Feeling
great.
good.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Look, if there's one thing I will say for Courtney, and only one thing, obviously, man, she sleep trained the shit out of the first kid.
Okay.
So as soon as we're on that schedule again, I'm good to go.
How long did it take? Let me ask you that.
Like a month?
He was sleeping through the night in a month?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Shit.
Not
Ours
bad.
was
What I'm
6
saying.
months, I think. Yeah. I'll see.
Let him cook.
Yeah, no.
Let Rob cook?
Let him do a TED Talk.
I don't know if you're talking about the baby. The
We've
baby's
got to
cooking.
figure.
Yeah.
He does.
Figure
He's
this
figuring it
out.
Find
Yeah.
out. Wait, we'll see. We'll see. There's always the kids that are, oh, man, they just slept so early. And then there's others that are terrors, but we'll
All
see.
the poops are solid, apparently. So it's real easy.
Yeah.
It's great, man.
Yeah, it's great. It's really great.
Happy for you, friend.
But either way, tell Delco about that schedule a couple months in, and then see how much you can work out anymore.
No, but
All free time's gone.
Yeah.
Certainly. I mean, if you basically just have to go to the gym. If you're going to do it, it's got to be when they're young like this at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Like after they're passed out. But then you're also just like
You're also
Yeah,
exhausted, dude.
That's what I do anyway.
yeah, but you have life in you.
Yes. Yeah.
You have promise.
Yeah.
You have a future.
And the other thing is, though, I don't know when you go to bed, but I used to be like a night person, so I would go running at like 9 o'clock at night. I didn't give a fuck. But
I used to work out very late as well.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Yeah, but because I would be up till like 3 in the morning.
Yep,
I didn't give a
same.
shit. But now, man, like if I don't go to bed by midnight, my next day is fucked.
Again, these are just life choices you made.
No, I know, but Delco, you're going to make the same choice. That's what we're asking.
I don't think so.
He's going to have that choice made for him.
You think so?
Yeah.
By who?
Somebody's going to keep the baby.
Nah, Dan's winning right now. Don't try to fuck up his stride. He's
Really?
He's Reaganing.
Do we not know something?
You don't even know anything. You just know this man's winning.
All right. I have a guess, but I'm not going to say it on air.
I mean, he will not.
hard.
That tan is not going away.
And that like he
know.
somehow
It's
makes
weird.
frosted tips work. And like I don't fucking understand it.
By
He's at
this
the
point, though, if
exact
he hasn't
points
been in a
in the
tanning
blondes, yeah.
bed, like if he had
Yeah,
that
but I think
tan
he plays
would
like
have
golf.
been gone.
I follow your Instagram. I think you play golf and shit, and you're kayaking
yeah.
and whatnot. So
Yeah.
yeah, he's getting color. Where the rest of us, like I'm stuck inside an urban
Does
area
his
all day.
apartment
So I'm not
complex have a
seeing
tanning bed? Can someone look this up? I want to know.
He's done something.
That's what I'm on it with Jesse. That there's some PEDs here. There's some performance
There's
enhancing.
something because it will not stay at the
PETs?
exact same
and it's
level.
so even and creamy. Like it's just.
It's the 17th. The tan should have
Are you
worn
doing the
off from Hawaii.
face drops?
I'd go
Are you doing the
outside.
face drops?
No, I just go outside during the
I don't
weekend.
believe you.
I mean, good for you, but also, come on.
There's something else going on.
Roll
Not
those
even a
sleeves up.
hint of red.
Where's
You know
that
what I mean? You didn't get burnt at all.
That's my skin.
Where's the farmer's tan then, Dan? Show us the farmer's tan.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
outside.
If
Lift
you're
up.
outside.
Yeah, roll it up.
Roll it up.
Roll it up.
There it is. Oh, shit.
Damn. All right.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right.
Delco's the winner. Go ahead and click that button
He
if you
could
want.
get spray tanned with a t-shirt on, but
He
that's
could.
all I'm.
This seems natty.
No, you don't do that.
He could.
I believe him. That's real. That's real. By the way, they're burying Lisa Marie Presley at Graceland. That's fun.
It is fun.
Man, what a fun little way there. That's a nice thing. What a weird sitch, by the way. Died of a
Yeah.
heart attack, and the mom is pushing the autopsy. She doesn't want this to go down, so
Is it a weird sitch that she died of a heart attack? That the daughter of one of the world's most famous drug addicts
that
and the woman
young,
who
though.
married Michael Jackson
that
was
young is strange.
living a healthy lifestyle, former Scientologist.
Yeah, and we all saw the Golden Globes
We did.
and her.
We did.
I just
but
don't think she was in peak shape.
here's
No.
the surprising thing about this story. I thought she was super rich. Turns out she is $3 million in debt and owes a bunch of people money and shit. So she was getting royalties, and this was after she sold off like 95% of the catalog. So she got $100 million, blew through that, and then spent another $3. Yeesh, dude. That's pretty aggressive.
Well, what would she be making money from?
How do you blow through $100 million? Like, come on, man.
Come
That's
on,
crazy.
We can do it, Ross.
We could do it,
Depends
but
on
there's
what
got to be a
drugs you're
part of you
doing.
that's just like, man, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I guess maybe she thought she had a house to move back into. Like, I don't know.
She's like, yeah, I still own Graceland. right?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, I don't know.
shut her down, but that's their only form of income. So it's like,
I don't
know.
think she ever, like, I don't know. You're talking to a bunch of people who grew up middle class or lower. Like, she didn't grow up that way, right?
Yeah,
like,
so 100 million, like that's just to get through a couple of years. Dude.
Oof. Because, I mean, it said she was making about $95K a month from Graceland. Because everybody still goes there. That's a lot of money. How do you blow it through that every fucking year? Loser? I'm kidding. R.I.P., obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's always been sort of a tragic figure. And I don't think we ever were like, you know, Lisa Marie, you know who's fucking doing awesome? You know what I mean?
Sure.
It was always like, who's she married to? What she, you know, she was always doing something fucking weird. And
4 marriages. I forgot about Cage, Nicolas Cage.
I know.
That always, because Michael Jackson always comes to mind first, and then I'm like, oh, and then it was somebody else afterwards.
And then her first husband that she had the kids with, twins, I guess, was still living in the house while she was married to someone else as well, and he's the one that found her, and
yeah,
it was a very, you know, it
Yeah.
wasn't the life of someone that was investing their
Sure.
money and,
sure,
you know,
yeah.
doing it right. She was
Where's she going here? Man, they're not going to return to the house.
what?
All right, so they must live with her. They're going to live with the dad, I guess. She's got twin daughters.
One's an actor. Like, she's pretty famous, too.
Riley is she's older, so
Yeah.
she does not. But I guess there's other girls. They said
Oh, what?
Yeah, she has two
Harper and Finley, and they're twins.
Okay, so then Riley and
Riley's old enough. She's
And what's
obviously a movie star.
And then her brother was the one that committed suicide?
No,
Overdose?
her son.
Yeah.
Her son, yeah. So he's passed away. But, yeah, the kids don't
Riley's
want to go back.
brother, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
anyway.
man, dude. That's wild. But $3 million in debt after peeling off $100 million, you just couldn't make it work? Fuck me, dude. When you hear shit like that, you're just like, come on, man. Because you're already getting free cool shit anyways. You're Elvis's daughter.
Right.
So, like, clothes, whatever you want. You can just call your publicist for shit like that and be like, hey, dude, I saw that commercial with those sunglasses. Can you just call them and tell them I'll wear them? Mm-hmm. And you can get free shit all day long. Yeah. So it's not like your expenses are gnarly. I mean, you know, blowing through $100 million? Fucking A. Yeah. That's just excessive, man. So maybe it was best. But I guess she had another heart attack inside the hospital. And that's when they did the DNR, and they were like, the mom was like, we're good. Mm-hmm. I guess she was brain dead. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But they're holding off on the autopsy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your reckon there on that one?
I don't know.
Do they do...
On toxicology.
Do they do something called all of the things on a death certificate these days?
Yeah, if it's too many things, they just write everything.
All the things? Yeah.
They just put Elvis's daughter. What the hell do you think? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, literally, like, she married Michael Jackson. She married, like, a eunuch, child molester.
Mm-hmm. There's something going on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't have the best...
Also the king of pop.
That's third.
Well,
That's third behind eunuch and child molester.
Yeah.
Agreed, but still, it still should be noted.
I think it's been noted enough. You know what I mean?
I think so. I think
enough people have said it at this point.
I think a few people have said it, Giorgio. I think we're good.
The limit on the amount of times we can say that.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
Now we can talk about the other things that he was, right?
Yeah. Do you think that...
I think we've exhausted that part.
Do you think that chimpanzee ever watched him have sex? Bubbles?
Bubbles,
do you
yeah.
think Bubbles ever watched him fuck? Like,
yeah, for sure.
Michael Jackson's like, no, leave Bubbles in the room.
Oh, shit. Is Bubbles an accomplice?
Maybe Bubbles did
you'd
it.
have had to have Bubbles in the cage.
Do you cage Bubbles?
Do you make Bubbles testify?
If you could, yes.
Silence is violence.
He could point at pictures.
He could.
For sure.
If he could, like, identify certain things, like that squid who picks World Cup balls.
The what?
There's a squid who, like, picks...
yeah, like predicts things. The squid, like, picks ping pong balls. And Bubbles just picks up the ping pong ball that says he watched Michael Jackson get pegged by Lisa Marie Presley. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the only ball you have in front of him.
Yeah.
There's no other
only one
option.
option.
Oh, he
Yeah.
picked it. He picked it. He picked the one ball we put in front of him. Yeah.
Renner's out. Breaking news. Jeremy Renner's out of the hospital. He's home. Mm-hmm. Thought he got his leg amputated.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
So I want to talk about this because I think you're.
I think we did talk about it.
We
didn't we?
not with your new prediction over the weekend, and I want to say that you're genius for it.
Okay,
and I'm praising you.
Okay.
The one thing, the rumor that's going around is that he may or may not have had his leg amputated. Right.
Okay.
Now you said, I think it'd be smart to hide that because then you could keep doing all the things and then nobody knows that you're missing a leg. Why tip it if you don't have to? Right. And
I've never seen him in shorts in any of the fucking things that he's done.
Any movies.
Yeah.
Or in real life, you've never seen Jeremy Renner in shorts. Mm-hmm. And once I thought about it, I was like, fuck, dude. Yeah, with all the CGI and all the crazy shit, like, just have the stuntman do it. And then you could be two-legged Jeremy Renner forever. And nobody would know.
And no one would know.
Yeah.
Thanks for
No, you just CGI that. You just paint over the fake leg.
Either way.
Well, what I think happened is someone intervened. So he took the first picture of him just like fucked up, proof of life, right? Uh-huh. Hey guys, thanks for, okay.
Yeah.
Then we got a weird video of him getting his hair shampooed by a nurse, and he was way out of it, talking to the camera on the stories. And then it stopped, right?
Right.
So someone came in, whether it's publicist or what have you, and was just like, hey, man, just going to go ahead and take this phone from you, and we'll just let you get all fixed up, and we can go from there. And then we'll get home home care for you. You're certainly rich enough to do that, and then we don't need to answer to anyone until we figure some shit out.
Yeah. So his post now is just it's just a tweet. And it says, outside my brain fog in recovery. I was very excited to watch episode 201 with my family at home. And he's talking about that Mayor of Kingstown show. Haven't seen it. Heard it's great, though.
Sure.
And so he is home for that. But whether or not he's missing that leg, no idea. No idea. And if it's out there.
He doesn't need to tell
If it's for
us
sale,
that,
though.
you know what I mean?
We want to. I think it'd be cool to have Renner's leg up.
All I'm going to say is Renner is very good at keeping huge parts of his life secret. And I think this could be another one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? You know? But I want the leg on set if we're able to buy it sometime. You know what I'm saying?
And I would say good for him.
Yeah. You think he bronzes it and puts it up? I would. I would want that.
Nope.
I would want my leg.
There was a Civil War general who lost his leg at Gettysburg, donated it to one of the I think it was actually to the Army Medical Museum, and just went to visit his leg for the rest of his life.
Really?
Would just show up every once in a while to see his leg.
See his old leg.
Yeah. Just sitting in a glass box, decaying.
That's really weird, man.
It was in a glass box. They didn't bronze it, huh?
No. They just let it go, man.
I would bronze it. I would want my leg bronzed, and then just above the mantle, or just kind of. A lot of people put driftwood on their mantle, you know, and I would want it like just resting up on top of the mantle for a little bit, you know, where it's like,
make a table.
Yeah, like a nice coffee table.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
The leg, base.
Yep, or a lamp. Nice little leg lamp, kind of like Christmas Story. No, but I want to see it. I want it up there, and I want it right up by the TV, I think. Just bronzed and laying across the mantle up there. I think that'd be nice. Would you be cool with it? Yes or no? Hey, there's your father's leg up there.
Sure. I mean.
What if I could buy you Bourdain's arm, the one that he used to knife shit with, cut shit with?
I don't.
You want it bronzed?
No.
Okay.
I don't want that.
Why not? You can put it up in your kitchen. It could be a thing where you hang all your pots from.
I'll take his knife set, dude.
Somebody bought the knife set.
Okay.
So it's arm or nothing. Do you want the arm? Yes or no? I'll make a call. See if I can get that fucker bronzed.
No.
All right. I mean, if not.
No, I don't. No.
Jesse,
don't want any
why
of
not?
that.
I don't understand. Okay. Renner's leg. You give me Renner's leg. I'll get you Bourdain's arm. And then we have maybe that's our thing.
Renner's still alive, though. So, like, Bourdain's arm might be haunted.
That's true. Yeah, Renner's leg isn't haunted at all.
Do we try to clone Bourdain? Do we zombify Bourdain? Like, how much can we do with this arm?
I'm done with Bourdain. You guys know that already.
Well, we understand that, but if we brought him back, you would, like, cease to be done with Bourdain.
I don't know.
If we had zombie Bourdain cooking.
Are you over Bourdain? Is that what you're saying? Have you moved on?
I had a little bit moved on.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a little ironic that you're...
After the doc? After the doc?
no, I like the doc. No, you're right. I think it's only fairly recently that I kind of moved on.
Wasn't it
like,
funny, though, and ironic when the bust that you had on your desk, when it fell off, it broke at the neck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Georgia did that. I watched him break it.
And what was the conversation? Don't tell Jesse. I'll just hide it somewhere.
Well, I bought the gift
Which is
for
what you did.
Where is this still here?
No, this was back.
It's somewhere.
It is still here. It's out in the Drinking Bros library.
Oh, is it
we
really?
have.
Yeah.
We need to name that, by the way, which is a bookshelf with a lot of different books that we have been sent throughout the years.
Well, yeah.
But I call it a library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DB
Maybe
library?
let's call it the library.
Oh.
Yeah.
The DB library.
But it's out there. It was when we were trying to move Jesse's set for every RPR, and then one of the wheels blew out because of the build quality from.
I don't blame you. I blame us.
I should have removed all the things.
Yeah.
Every time? No, that was stupid.
No, you're worth it, Jesse.
You are.
And that bust was worth it. And, it takes a moment like that to realize what you have and how important
I had
those
actually
things are
said,
for you in your life.
just glue it to the desk. I was like, just super glue it to the fucking desk. It's not going anywhere. And that was shat on.
It's fine.
It was shat on. That was shat on, that idea.
We were going to hope that there would be some sort of like drinking bros Mason somewhere who would like reveal himself
able to, like,
and just be like, I will craft that in the forge I have in my West Texas home.
Somebody made, God damn it, who made the Brosman Trophy? Somebody made that out of bronze. That statue over there. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, dude, they're out there.
It's a great trophy.
They're out there. I forget his name, and I apologize.
I mean, you could have played that off without, revealing that you forgot his name. But
I forget everybody's name, so that's not unusual. That's not
you forget or can't
mispronounce it. Yeah, it's one or the other.
Name deafness.
Yeah, I know. What is that?
Not face blindness.
Yeah, exactly. Name deafness. It's strange, isn't it? But I can run Jeopardy. Like nobody can beat me in Jeopardy. Mm-hmm. No one. But I can't remember or pronounce somebody's fucking name. Mm-hmm. It's strange. Yeah. It's strange, isn't it?
It's all about what you care about in life.
It is. And then let's top it off with something dark here today. Just one more. Carter, Aaron Carter, little tiny Aaron Carter. R.I.P. Georgia was the last person who hung out with him in real life and smoked weed with him.
I take time to try to recount that day because we've brought him up a few times.
We have.
And I just there's a few nights when I'm by myself and I'm just like, what was that conversation?
Yeah, we don't have to bring up this drama.
Yeah, he's triggered again. What's up?
Well, you're going to be triggered even more. The family is now saying that they don't believe that he drowned in a tub. They believe that he overdosed on drugs. Now, I'm not surprised by this at all.
Oh.
So
I'm sorry.
It was drugs?
Yeah, it was drugs.
Me and Rob, actually, we theorize he overdosed on toasters.
Yeah. He was.
Oh, you think he threw the toaster in the bathtub?
You think he was just reenacting scenes from Brave Little Toaster just to kind of,
Sure. Was he in that film?
I'm sorry, was there ever a question?
Apparently there was.
So I think it looks like they're trying to find the person that
gave
him the drugs, the same guy that's been giving him the drugs for the past however many years.
Sure.
But they're trying to do something
Giorgio,
with that.
do you have something to tell us? Or
yeah, was it you?
Tell us weed only.
He seemed relatively focused when I was with him.
I don't care about that.
He didn't seem like he was on anything crazy. Although he was.
You smoked. You were the one who gave him marijuana.
I thought he was California
sober.
Yeah,
he was California sober.
He's smoking weed.
And, he smelled me smoking weed and asked if he could join, and I agreed. And he did get uncomfortably too high. That happens, but he was 45 minutes late to the interview. Something about dropping his baby mama off, or soon-to-be baby mama off at the hospital, which seemed weird and odd for the amount of money that he should have. Like he could get her a ride. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a whole strange.
But now that I think back on that, it's like maybe he could have been lying and just trying to score, and just like running super late and having to wait on some sort of drug deal.
He saw 9/11, right?
He did see. He saw 9/11 from a limo. Yeah.
He could have stopped it.
He should have stopped it.
If there's one person out there who could have stopped 9/11, it's probably Aaron Carter.
If you can beat Shaq, you can beat a couple guys with box cutters.
Easy.
Can't beat Lamar Odom, though.
No, you can't.
Imagine if Aaron Carter was in Spy Kids. He saves 9/11, and then we just get on this Aaron Carter train, and he just has this huge movie career.
We're not going to do that.
He could have won an Oscar. Looking back.
Who?
Aaron Carter. I'm kidding. Here's another one. Well, I said it was the last one. I'm going one more here. So your favorite show, Desperate Housewives.
It's not my favorite show.
Yeah, you love all of them.
Oh, The Real Housewives of what?
No, Eva Longoria.
What are they?
Yeah, I didn't watch that show.
Whatever, man. It's the same thing, right? Desperate, real, whatever the fuck. They're real desperate housewives, whatever.
Real Housewives of what?
Lisa Renna's gone. Mm-hmm. R.I.P.
Yeah.
She's alive, though.
She is.
She's alive.
She got fired. What's up?
She was the hottest one on the show. They're asking the cast. Did you ever see her Playboy back in the day?
She was hot back in the day, yes. But I thought you were talking about on the show.
No. We're just talking about in life over the years, obviously.
Because she was on Erica Girardi's.
What's that?
Erica Jane, the husband that fucking
bilked everybody out of millions of dollars. Yeah. What about it?
I think she was the hottest one.
Oh.
The blonde,
Yeesh.
Okay.
No.
Carry on.
Well, this is going to ruin your day here. So she's not going to be on the show anymore. Mm-hmm. And Kyle Richards is saying that she thinks Chrissy Teigen would be a great addition to the show. Thoughts real quick.
I agree.
She would. She would. I would love to see her show her ass. I would love to see her come out of fucking hiding.
Let them expose themselves.
Let them hang themselves, please. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, funny ass.
In the darkness.
Come on, comedian. Come on out, funny girl. Please let them edit you. Let the fucking crew hate you and make your storyline shitty.
Yeah.
Please.
That's exactly what I think would happen. And therefore, I would probably end up watching it with you. So, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. She won't.
She won't do it, right?
Because she knows.
She knows she would be in it.
She watches it.
Yeah.
So she knows. Anyone that watches it.
She's friends with Kyle Richards, apparently. So there's a picture of the two of them together here in this photo. So.
Okay.
I think she won't. But if you watch the show, I think two things with this. I don't think she's aware of. I don't think she's self-aware enough to be like, oh, I would be so funny on the show. It'd be great. No, friend. They would edit the shit out of this, and you would be the villain, like the easiest one, right?
Yeah, or she'd be like a Denise Richards that would just like tried to stay out of all the drama and be too boring and be fired.
And be fired, yeah. Okay. Either way, though, interesting thoughts, and we'll end it today. Fun show, James. I enjoyed today. You know,
yes, me too.
It's Monday's little sister, Tuesday. You know, go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star. We did get a bunch of reviews this week, so thank you. We're getting close to 2,000 reviews on iTunes. Just go there, do it. Advertisers give a shit, and then head on over to Spotify and do that. Click it, click a 5-star, and then just walk away. You're all good there on that. And then we are going to start adding some crime corners to the mix and all that other stuff here. So is one dropping tomorrow?
Yes, on Wednesday. So
video
you can
drops
watch
on Patreon. Video's dope as fuck.
Yeah, you can watch the newest episodes on Patreon on Fridays, and then we have a backlog. So you're gonna be behind, but you can always listen on audio the next week.
Well, they're evergreen,
Wednesday.
So it lives forever.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if you want to hear the newest one, and not wait like weeks, for that audio, you can watch on Patreon. If not, then they will be available.
Yeah, because a lot of people were like, "Hey, dude, I'd love to hear the audio of this. I can't necessarily drive and put the screen up." And I was like, "Great, we'll pop it up on the feed there, and the feedback's been great. Yeah. So we're gonna keep riding with this one, dude. And then maybe you can get that PJ so we can go hang with Hulk Hogan.
And we're tightening it up. You've been heard. You guys have been heard. And we're just tightening it up. We're making it better and better every time.
Yeah.
Because of our 8 listeners that tell us what's up. So thank you guys. Very involved. They're very involved in the making of the show. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Basically producers.
Sure.
So we listen to them.
Yep.
And we heard you.
Yeah. Yeah. Your voice is being heard.
Your voice is being heard, and we will change things accordingly.
Yeah. And we love you. We'll see you in about 36 minutes on the old Patreon for Drinking Bros podcast. Join us there. D'Anthony Holloway is in Vegas. He's doing a suicide prevention panel with Tim Kennedy. And I believe we're airing that because you're going out to Vegas for that, right? Giorgio? Is he going?
Yes.
Take a shit.
He's leaving this evening.
Oh, he's leaving this evening?
Tonight at 9 p.m.
Yes, and
okay,
he
9
will
p.m.
be...
Great. So Giorgio's going to live stream that event on our YouTube channel for everyone because it's important.
This is the plug. This is the plug. Sorry, I'm back now. I was working on the citizen. There's a lot of stuff going on. Listen, tomorrow, noon, live from SHOT Show. We got Tim Kennedy. We got Dakota Meyer. We got Dan Holloway. We got a panel of other veterans discussing veteran suicide, and it's going to be really important that everyone tune in, watch. It's going to be a little bit heavy, but I think it's going to be a really amazing show, and there's going to be a lot of people checking the metrics for who watches the show, so I'll be really appreciative that you all tune in.
Correct, and it'll be available on YouTube for free. It is an important episode, and we'll have regular Drinking Bros after that ends. So we will be watching along with you guys, and then when that ends, is, we'll hop on into Drinking Bros podcast. In the meantime, you can join us on Patreon here in 36 minutes. Drinking Bros podcast on Patreon. We appreciate all of the subscribers. We have the most content, by the way, on all of Patreon. Video content on all of Patreon. So
you're welcome.
We deserve something nice. A lot of shows just give me one episode. Fuck that, dude. We're on daily over there on that. Biatch. We love you guys. See you in a few. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is The Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.